Hello everyone, this is Vignesh here and I'm back with another lore video for DragonAge. We are going to look at the history of Thedas through the different ages. The Age of the Ancients. For all intents and purposes, I'm going to assume the Chantry calendar as the basis for all these ages to bring a uniformity to our timeline. The founding of the Chantry is considered the beginning of the Divine Age. Everything before that is considered the Age of the Ancients. Today, we are going to explore the Ancient Age. Around 7600 Ancient, the city of Arlathan is founded. Within the next 3000 years, the elves spread all across Thedas, flourishing in an economic, political, and cultural renaissance, making Arlathan the center of it all. In ancient Elven language, the word Arlathan meant this place of love. Around 4600 Ancient, the elves make contact with the dwarves for the very first time. Records claim that by about 3100 Ancient, humanity arrives in Thedas. From the north as a single tribe known as the Nerominian. Several scholars who dispute this claim ask where the humans came from and why they left. Nearly 250 years after the humans arrive in Thedas, the elves notice the quickening, a phenomenon which makes them lose their mortality, forcing them to withdraw from human contact altogether. Some, however, believe that the reason for this was something else entirely, and that the involvement of humans was merely a legend to cover it up. Around 2800 Ancient, the old gods begin whispering to humanity from the Golden City, the seat of the Maker. They teach the dreamers and fade walkers of the Nerominian tribes magic. These dreamers later become the priests and rulers of their people. By 2415 Ancient, the Alamari tribes begin their long walk to cross the towering frost-packed mountains and settle in the lands that will eventually become known as Ferelden. Alamari tribal legends say they were fleeing a shadow goddess, but modern scholars believe they were escaping a natural disaster of monumental proportions. Nearly 600 years later, the Alamari, living near what is known today as Lake Calenhad, break away from the rest of the tribe, becoming known as the Avars. The two tribes then fight each other for several more centuries, though they unite when the need arises. Around 1700 Ancient, the Nerominian tribes split and form the four ancient kingdoms of Tevinter, Nerominian, Perindur, Carinus. But within a span of 90 years, the entire kingdom of Perindur vanishes under mysterious circumstances. It is said to have been destroyed by a great volcanic eruption. By 1595 Ancient, Talcian, also known as the first priest of Dumad, becomes the first magister of Tevinter and is also the first known person to wield blood magic. The Archon claims to have learned this art after personally communicating with the old god Dumad. The power he gained from blood magic allowed him to spark the birth of a future empire under his rule.
Troublehawk? Seems like you have enough.
By 1415 Ancient, the chastened people break away from the Alamari tribes and settle in the wild and unexplored Kokari wilds, the birthplace of several urban legends and myths that belong to the folklore of Ferelden. Around 1207 ancient, Derenius, the High King of Nerominion, takes control of the Tevinter throne, uniting the kingdoms of Nerominion and Tevinter under his rule. Within the next 7 years, Derenius of Tevinter forges an alliance with the mighty Dwarven kingdom, resulting in an economic and cultural boom for all of Tevinter. The Dwarven contests, known as provings, become popular among the noble class of Tevinter. A grand proving arena is built in Minrathous. As the ancient age comes to an end, the beginning of the pre-ages saw the rise of the Tevinter Imperium. All that and more on our next lore video. Thank you so much guys for being here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also, do subscribe if you'd like to keep up with all my work. Until next time, peace.